Hello everyone, this is Gures from Be a Sales Specialist. In this sales series, we are discussing about the roadmap of the sale. We are discussing about the structural sales process. Let's recap it what we have discussed until now. Until now, we have discussed it like we need to be in the right attitude before we connect with our customer. We need to be in a right attitude before we start writing an email to our customer. Then we need to be prepared before greeting because the first impression can never be changed. And while doing the greeting, it's our responsibility to walk towards them. There should not be any pressure on them to buy anything. They need to feel comfortable under our company. Then, we need to find some mutual ground. We need to find something mutual between ourselves and our customer so they can start trusting on us and so they can explain their real problem to us. Then there comes the fact finding phase. And in this phase, we analyze the customer's problem, what kind of the problem they are in right now, what kind of the solution they are looking for, and why they need this solution, why they think they are in a problem. So in the fact finding phase, we analyze them properly. Now, in this series, in this sale nugget, we will discuss it like how to select the product and how to present it to our customer. For example, we talked to our customer successfully and we were able to find all the facts, and most probably you may have the more than one solution for the customer's problem. And here comes the challenge: how to present your product or your solution to the customer in such a way that creates the emotional emergency in the customer's mind to get it now. How we need to present our product in such a way so he value your product, so he value your solution more than the money he has in his pocket or in his bank. Selecting and demonstrating the right product is very critical. By selecting the right product, we can speed up the work. This is our responsibility being a salesperson to present the product and the features of the product in such a way that helps the customer in making the decision. Usually the people know, the customer know what they want, but they actually not know why they want. I want this, but they are not clear why they want this. And most of the time they demand the product which actually they do not need it. They have a problem and they came to you to buy a product or solution, and 80% of the time their targeted solution is not right. No matter how sure your customer may seem, always approach him in a way that he needs your help. If he is so sure, so he may have buy it already. So in fact finding session, what we do, we find the reasons why the customer want to buy your product, what kind of the problem they are in right now, and why they need the solution. And this is our job, to listen them carefully, to show our attention. What else the customer say to us, we need to be listen them very carefully because these things gonna help us in selecting the product. So if you still wanna be sure that product, the solution which you gonna present to your customer is the right solution or is the right product, the best thing to do is like ask some more questions, upgrade your customer. For example, you have a solution A and you want to present your solution A to your customer. Before presenting him the solution A, first explain him the solution B. Upgrade him a little bit. Show him something little bit more expensive. Show him something which has more features. So you can see his reaction, and show him at the same time something cheaper. Show him something. I mean, in the first step, upgrade him, and in the next step, downgrade him. Show him something so he can save some of his money. Show him something with less feature, and look at his response. See how he respond to you. If your customer is showing the interest in the alternatives, so we need to know that he is not completely close to the solution. So he is still looking for some more information. Alternatives helps the customer in making the right decisions. You need to show yourself that you're really concerned about the customer. You want him to save the money. You are at his side. You know what? The most of the salespeople are simply order taker, and many times you find them confused. They're very confused, like why others are making more sales as compared to them. You need to have the better knowledge about your product. You need to have the better knowledge about the customer as well. You need to get all the information which is critical for the customer to make the decisions. Otherwise you will lose the sale. Let's say you gonna take your customer to the paying point, and at that point he realized it, like the solution, the product which he liked before, which he likes even now, is little bit expensive, and then you have no choice. Never show the alternatives after you're having a problem. Once if there is a problem, never show them the alternatives. It will confuse them. But let's say if you have already shown him the alternatives and now you have the problem, it's very simple for you. You can move him up or you can move him down to save his money. Greeting the people and selling without clothes is almost wasted of the time. 50% of the people, they are on the wrong product or at the wrong solution. Bring the alternatives on the table before presenting the right solution, the definite solution which you have in your mind. So at some time, if you want to move him up or if you want to move him down, it's gonna help you. So let's say now you're done in selecting the right product. So here comes a question again. How you gonna start your presentations? Which features you're going to explain to your customer in your presentation? And the best practice is explain those features to your customer in which your customer is interested. In fact finding, we were able to find the details from the customer, and now this is our time to present the features of our product that the customer values the most, in which your customer is more interested. Explain the features in a way so your customer gonna like your product. Never show the features of your product without attaching it with advantages and the benefits. For example, you have a customer who wants to buy a small car. The feature is this car will consume less fuel. The advantage is it has a very good resale value, and the benefit is it's very easy to park. Always attach the benefits and the advantages to the feature. Until you add the advantages and the benefits to the features, you're not gonna get the customer attentions. The advantage is how your product is different from your competitors, and benefit is what you're gonna get as a result. You need to have the complete knowledge of your product and your competition before presenting the solution to your customer. Otherwise, you cannot explain him the advantages and the benefits. The most common mistake the salespeople make at this point is, for example, sometimes they have very little knowledge. Sometimes they talk too much about their competitors, and sometimes they fail to relate their product to their customer needs and their pain points. They pay very little attention what the customer told them in advance. These are the common mistakes people make while presenting their product. They have a very little knowledge about their product, and that's why they're not able to close the deal. So you need to make sense of every single things. how you gonna present your product to your customer is gonna make a big difference. It's gonna give your customer a big confidence, and people will not buy it at higher price from you if they are not very confident. And to get it, you need to have a complete market knowledge. You need to have the complete details of your products and the competitor solutions, and then you need to explain it in such a way to your customer that creates a difference between them. You need to explain the benefits and advantages of your product in such a way that creates a sense in the customer's mind why they want this product, what they gonna do with this product. For example, your products have 100 features. So by answering these questions, you're gonna bring up those features who are more valuable to your customer, and that's gonna help them in making the decision, and that's gonna give you the advantage over your competitors. While comparing the two same products, the only difference is you. This is you who gonna make the difference as a salesperson, who gonna make the difference between the competitors and your solution. You need to give the enough reasons to your customer for making the quick decisions. You need to explain your product in such a way that creates an emotional pressure, that emotional urgency in the customer's mind, so he get angry immediately at your solution. People buy the products because of the appearance. People buy the product because of the economical reasons. They buy it because of they have the pain right now in their hands. So you need to understand it why they are there today, and you need to explain your solutions in such a way so they get agree to buy your solutions. And this is only possible if you have the intensive market knowledge, if you know everything about yourself, about your product, if you know what kind of the services you have in your company. They are not here to buy the products, they also want to know like what they will get after sale. I mean, the after sale services are also one of the most important features or the facts where customers make their decisions. So you need to understand them properly and then give them solutions. I hope these sale techniques gonna help you in your sale, in improving your results. So see you in the next sale nugget, and in which we will discuss a little bit more about the sales process. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.